Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew. Just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning, nothing but grunts. With no coffee, that's as dangerous. On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying, my attitude be mad flagrant like I'm Draymond. But you ain't get the picture, BMP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind.
It's like some magic's floating all in the air.
Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way.
It's time for working and I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew. Always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee bean. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving a hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a
Quick flare while saying ain't got nothing on it.
When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on.
This cup of coffee, yeah boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew. Third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba lub lub. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before then, homies better duck. It's 100% okay to start swinging in every single convo, unless you see I'm bringing a cup of Joe. Tell him bring some mo for your bro who made that coffee song. Or tell him go
Just wake
home.
me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Gaze into your eyes. Oh, I love the way you smile. Oh, I'm forever reaching out to let you catch a glimpse of me. Turn your eyes in my direction. I want to let you see, 'cause you belong with me, and I will try to be alive when the earth goes dark. 'Cause you belong with me, and I will try to be a light. 'Cause you belong with me, and I will try to be a light when the earth goes dark. 'Cause you belong with me.
With me, yes, you belong with me. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, why'd this get so low? And no, thank you. Okay, that's like too much right now. Hello, everybody. Jumbo, Habari Gani. What is up? How's your weekend going? Hello, everybody. Kandarian, Turcolini, Wormy, Sir Brady Buckets, Toxic Pig, T. How are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be old a lot today. You've now heard 2 of my old man accents.
And this is my old lady accent. It's a little bit harder to do to get that just little warble in your voice.
This was soft music to heavy metal. Yeah, because these are just... I'm not into the metal right now.
I'm a little old lady.
And that's not to say old ladies can't like metal, but I'm just like, it's distracting. I want something that fades in the background. It's just Pretzel Rocks is playing my liked playlist, so like I like those songs, but I don't want to have to yell right now. Anyway, how are you all doing? What's up? Old ladies rock hard? Hell yeah, man. What better time to rock hard? That sounds like an innuendo, which is perfect for the game we're playing today. I'm very excited. We're gonna play Later Daters, which is a dating sim about octogenarian love. So I believe the premise is that your character moves into a nursing home, and then they like meet a bunch of people, and then it goes from there. I saw this game at PAX East 2 years ago or something like that. And their booth was so cute. They had like rugs down. It was so cozy and like squishy, like armchairs, crocheted blankets. It was like decked out like a little grandma's living room, and it was the cutest thing. And I wish that I had remembered to pull up to see if I had any pictures of it. I know I have a picture of one of the devs like wearing a little scarf over her head. It was cold, but also it like went with the theme. It's like a little granny scarf to a little babushka, and it was really freaking cute. So I put it on my wish list immediately, and I was given a key. Thank you to Disobey for the key. Disobey is a game marketing company. You can find out information about them on Twitter. But yeah, so I was given the key, and I'm super hyped about it, and that's what we're going to be playing today. And for those of you wondering about Persona 5, I am liking the game. I don't dislike the game. It's got its problems. But I do want to finish it. But only a small portion of chat was into it, and considering I have like 80 to 100 hours given how slow I play things, like that's a lot of time, stream time, to commit to something that a lot of people are just not that excited about. I think I'll finish it offline, but I'm gonna record me whenever I play it. I'll record it and I'll upload it to YouTube so that those of you who wanted to see the rest of my experience with it can still see it, but then the stream can move on to other things. And then YouTube finally gets unique content, even though that's not what I'm on YouTube for, but shh, we're gonna pretend like this is a good thing. But yeah, I mean, I get to play more games, so that's always a good thing, right? I think it's a good thing. Oh, hey, Thar. Early-ish! You're only early if you're here before 9. Pull a Wraith Dagger and get here while I'm still setting up. That's early. 9 o'clock is stream start. Not great, but living. Oh, Wormy, I'm so sorry. You've ordered pizza? Yeah, I'm craving pizza, but I'm trying to be responsible with my spending. Trying to be responsible. 6 hours until your birthday? You don't have to celebrate it alone. So it'll be probably tomorrow for us in the eastern half of the world, right? Or wait, other side, western half of the world? Guys, listen. Probably the best since it's easy to spoil. We've been pretty lucky with people not, like, on purpose coming to spoil shit. It's just past 6 here. 9 a.m. Pacific. I always post my time zone. Ooh, I forgot to put the schedule on, actually, in my panels. I posted it to Twitter. I put it in the announcements channel in Discord. Discord always comes first. And then... Oh, that's not the page I wanted. Let me just do that real quick, or I will entirely forget. Is this game not safe for work? Well, it's not against Twitch TOS, so I'm assuming that it's about as risque as anything else we play here. I was gonna say something else. What was it? I don't know. Oh, a couple things. So I was gonna tell you guys just about my weekend in general. But from now on, I'm going to say that our Elite Dangerous streams are just starting at 2. Even if I can get home and boot everything up before 1:30, I have to rush, and then if I leave work even like a few minutes late, then I'm like stressed out because I'm like, I'm gonna be 2 minutes late for the stream, and I just like, it's nice to be able to have a little bit of separation and just like sit down, you know, like chill the fuck out, turn off my brain for a few minutes and not have to go from like work problem solving, which I enjoy, but you know, it is, I have to like focus on what I'm doing usually. So it'll be better for me to not go straight from focus mode to different focus mode, just like have a minute to chill. So from now on, Elite is going to start at 2 p.m. 2 o'clock. Just so that I can chill out for a few minutes, and then hopefully I'll be even more me and more energetic for the stream. And what the hell's today? The 19th? Sorry, I'm also putting in the schedule because I'm good at planning things. 23. Also. So how did my weekend go? My weekend has been pretty okay. Let's see. Worked on Friday. I was so brain dead. I took like a million times longer to do just about everything. And got home and completely just like turned off brain and did nothing other than make myself dinner. Like I didn't do anything else. I sat around, I watched DJ Knight play a fuck ton of Valorant, and that was like it. That's all I did. I couldn't sleep. So normally I fall asleep super easy and then I wake up a million times. But I was up till like 2 a.m. For those of you who don't know, I get up at 5:30 every morning. Well, that's when my alarm goes off. And so I normally get in bed by 9, and because I usually fall asleep between 9 and 10. But like I try to go to sleep by 10. So for me to be just like wide the fuck awake at 2 in the morning was like a lot. So I was like really cranky and yeah, not thrilled. So I did nothing productive yesterday. Well, I finished watching my Twitch Sings duets, so I'm all caught up on those finally. It's only taken me months and months, but I did it. And what else did I do? Did I do anything else? Not really. I watched Phantom of the Opera because they were letting people stream some special play version of it on YouTube. They were like, it's free to watch it until Sunday at 11 my time, so like until 2 hours from now. I was like, oh fuck, and I was gonna do like a movie night for Discord, but I decided ultimately to watch it by myself. Oh, I watched a lot of Dota too. So I watched a lot of Dota, I read some of my book. I'm reading The Highwayman by Kerrigan something or other. It's a vaginal fantasy book, you know. It's not the official one for the month, but I was like, this is the one I voted for, so I'm reading. And it's alright. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, I decided to watch it by myself because I wasn't sure I was gonna do it all in one sitting, or if I was gonna not want to sit there for like almost 3 hours straight. So I was like, I'll just watch it by myself. And played a lot of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, and then watched more Dota this morning. And that was my weekend. What did you guys get up to? Marcus W86. Thought later daters would be a game about geriatric dating. It is. That's exactly what it is. What? Did you get a different impression there? Music's loud? Is it just this one song? Because that happens sometimes. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. Was there anything else I needed to say? No? Just want to know how you guys are doing, what you're all getting up to. And then we're gonna get into the game. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking hyped. And Yezerul, hello. Hey Simon, how you doing?
Catch me on a bad day. I still remind you all of something my old man would say. You could take a shit hand, a bitch slap from life, and guys some real strife into something that don't look like a sad case.
Yeah, that was my weekend. And then tomorrow is also very exciting for me because I am going into work, which, you know, I like my job. But I'm going to my boss's brand new home studio. She moved and has a garage that she converted into a workspace for us. So we don't have to share space with other people in the building anymore. But the only downside is that it's much further away. So I've got some extra travel time, which I don't mind reading, but I really don't want to get on the bus with coronavirus happening. So that's gonna be a little bit stressful, and I would just walk, but it's like 3 miles. That would be an hour or more of me walking, which, like, I'm just gonna be all like sweaty and gross by the time I get there. and I'd have to leave my house like way early. I might do it anyway. I'm really afraid of the bus. The bus is already nasty in like regular not spooky times. You got chemicals on your stomach, like the ones to get the plastic off the, like from work? Or not the plastic. You know what I mean. To clean the, yeah. Oh God, be careful. Norm, thank you for being a patron of Hype for 12 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute. Also, because you have been a patron of Hype for a year, you may select your preferences for your very own coat of arms, which shows up when I go AFK, like this. See? Coat of arms! Woo! Obviously that's optional, but there are the options in chat for you if you should so choose to go have them. Hey Kit, how are you doing? Alright, I'm ready. Let's start dating. Let's start being old people.
I am getting my old voice ready.
This is gonna be fun. I'm so excited. Headphones warning, I've not booted the game before. I just downloaded it this morning. So it might be a little bit loud when we boot it up, but I will adjust. Wings. In Bloom Digital, those are the devils. For age is opportunity no less than youth itself in another dress. And as the evening twilight fades away, the sky is filled with stars invisible by day. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Later, daters. Later, daters.
I love it already!
Later, daters. La 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 la. It doesn't matter how old you get. You want a little action 'cause you're not dead yet. Later, daters, you know you want it. Bring the drama, grandma. I see you over there in the dining hall. My heart skips a beat and my blood pressure falls. Call the nurse and my symptoms worsen. You sexy older person. Later, daters. Later, daters. Later, daters. La 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 la. You've been around the block, but you still can walk along the shore. Talk to me some more. What do you say? The sunset is a beautiful time of day. The sunset is a beautiful time. The sunset is a beautiful time of day. Later, daters. Later, daters.
I love this with my whole heart.
Later, daters. La 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 la. Later, daters.
It's so bouncy and I love it!
Later, daters. Later, daters. La 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 la. It doesn't matter how old you get.
This
You
is
want a little action 'cause
amazing.
you're not dead yet. Later, daters, you know you want it. Bring the drama, grandma. I see you over there in the dining hall. My heart skips a beat and my blood pressure falls.
Okay, I could listen to this like 80 times in a row. I'll be 80 by the time I stop listening to this. Okay, but we do need to turn the volume down a little
Later,
bit.
daters.
But I don't see...
Later,
I don't want to mute it.
la 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 la.
La. I'll just do it from my oopsies. I'll do it from my oopsies. Wink wonk. La 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 la. From my, nope. Volume mixer. No problem. At least this one. I'll put it at 69%. Oh, it's not low enough at all. But I wanted it to be 65. Okay, so let's drop it to like 30. You should be able to clearly hear me over the music, but still hear the music. Was this a song already made or just for this? I can't imagine that it's that specific and just exists already. Hey Norv, what is up? Hey Hot Wheels of Doom, how have you been? Anyway, so that was amazing. I'm so excited. Hell yeah! You know what I want to do? I want to learn this song, and I want to do it as an open duet. Like, we learn it on guitar or something, and put it as an open duet on Twitch Sings. Cause I fucking love it. You're celebrating? What are you celebrating? God, I don't want the song to stop. It's so good. Ocean View Living, welcome! Welcome to the Ocean View Living domicile for the elderly. Before we can get you all moved in, please fill out the following forms. Looking forward to meeting you. Esther Katz, President and Founder. Choose your look. Ooh! Should we go classic Grandma Puff? Well, actually it's a little more stylish. So, what I call the Grandma Puff is, you know, like that short haircut where it's like about an inch or two long and they just like make it puff up as, what the hell is up with my camera today? You still can walk. I thought the lyrics were gonna be you can still rock. You can still rock. I think we're gonna go sassy. We're gonna go spunky granny. Passed this year of law school. Congratulations! Whoop whoop whoop! Yes, I saw one. I did. So yeah, we're gonna pick, this is our granny. Also, okay, you guys don't get to pick. I'm Mildred. This is my grandma name, I'm not even joking. Like, this has been since 2006. Mildred and Bonnie. We can disassemble a couch. Maybe you could get into reupholstery. I heard that's good money. Oh, you know what, chat? I'll let you guys do the last name. So if you would like to help out with the last name, the way we do it is one letter at a time. I tell you the order that you're going to give me the letters in, but you gotta let me know. Raise your hand or say me. I've learned. And if you give me some sort of troll version of that, I will ignore you. Alright, Kit, first letter, please. F. Norm, second letter. Hot Wheels of Doom is gonna be third letter. Wormy, fourth letter. R, okay. Frull, good. That's great, thank you. This is already fantastic. Thar, did you actually want? Thar, next letter, and then Simon. Thar and Simon. Will you change your name if when you become a grandma? I'll just like make it my unofficial nickname. I'll be Lecta Mildred Old Lady. Why? Perfect. Froloy. It's elegant. for lawyer. You want a lawyer? Are you looking for a lawyer? Are you looking for a lawyer? Cause I'm not a lawyer. I know it gets very confusing. People get very confused when they're looking for a lawyer. Anyone else want to add a letter to our last name? It is great so far, Nicole. How are you, my darling? They have an excellent song for the intro. The lawyer. And we are going to be a Ms. I love that they give you all these options. Thank you. Good job, devs. Tell us about you. I recently had my 80th birthday, developed vertigo, and took a bad fall. Such a classic seniors moment. I'm fine now, but my doctor insists that it's not safe for me to live alone in the country and recommended I move into a retirement community. So here I am. What's mixed? That is non-binary. What are these things called? Form of address, I suppose. I don't even know what the name is for these things, like Mrs. Titles, prefixes, sure, all of that. Yes. Oh my gosh, we have a companion! We could get a cat, a dog, or a fucking robot? Clearly I'm picking the cat. But I'm tempted because there's a robot. But you know me, I gotta have the kitty. Listen, if you know me at all, we're picking the cat. But these are awesome choices and I had no idea you got to pick. Alright, what is our companion creature's name? I don't think I'm gonna let you guys do this one. He doesn't look angry. Do you know what angry looks like? What should we name our kitty? Put kitty names in chat. But we're not going to do letter by letter because I want to actually pronounce our cat's name. Call the cat Mir. Fluffy Froloya, Sassles, Mr. Charlie Whiskers, Fluffy Bottom, Barky Von Schnauzer for the cat, Steve. Okay, I'm overruling you all. Our cat's name is Barney because it's Mildred and Barney, okay? I know none of you get this joke, but just listen, my heart needs this. I've told you guys before about when I was in this, like, during the summer program, and me and a friend decided that we were old people. We, like, made up these characters for ourselves. I was Mildred and he was Barney, and I was like 80-something and he was like 70-something or something like that. And we're vegetarian S&Mers. We don't use leather. We would like pick up like fallen branches and like leaves off the ground and say we're vegetarian S&Mers. Oh god, and we had our own like talk show with a theme song, which I will share, and it had a dance. Not really a dance because we were old, but I will show you. I will show you this. So we would link arms, and we go, Mildred and Bonnie, together we'll make it. Mildred and Bonnie, together we'll make it. The love that we share could never compare. Mildred and Bonnie, together we'll make it. And we would like keep linking arms the whole time and just like flail and jump. So that's the Mildred and Barney theme song, and everyone hated it because it was so loud and obnoxious, and I loved it clearly. So that's why our cat's name is Barney. Of course it had a dance. Hell yeah. You mean you don't want? Nope. Old man name will be Dick since my name is Richard. Then I can get old disgracefully. Alright, I'm gonna pay Louie. How are you doing? You're not ready for this. Oh, I'm so ready. So we're Mildred and Barney. Oh my gosh, look at our friend. They are so cute. What's your story? Select a photo. Oh, okay. I was gonna guess what these meant, but they tell us. Choose your history. I never settled down with anyone for the long haul. I guess I was too busy pursuing the first love of my life, art. Oh no! My wife Sophia died 5 years ago, just shy of our 50th anniversary. No, my heart! She was gutsy, independent, and gorgeous, and still riding her motorcycle until the end. My husband Wendell and I were together 50 years. He was the only person who could criticize my art and make me laugh at the same time. I couldn't paint for months after he died. Jesus Christ, game! I was like, this is happy and fun, and then it's like, my loved one died, and I'm just like, no! My spouse Leslie died 5 years ago. They and I were together for 45 years. Leslie was a beekeeper, so old Thar was a beekeeper, and every time I have honey, I remember how only patient, easygoing Leslie could walk amongst thousands of bees and never get stung. I thought maybe we should honor the memory of my cat. I mean, this is my kind of gal, Sophia. I mean, I was instantly drawn to this picture. Like, that was the first thing I saw. I didn't see any of the other things. I was just like, ooh, hello. Do you like wife and Leslie? Yeah, Leslie seemed like they were an interesting person. Very patient and easygoing. Can you imagine me being with someone patient and easygoing? Gutsy, independent, and gorgeous. Like, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Sophia. That's my lady. Mildred! Mildred Froloya. With my cat Barney, and we had a life with Sophia. I want to date Sophia all over again. Like, hello? Yes, please. Watch out. If you're an old lady who looks like that, I'm going for you IRL. Alright, so that's our history. So this is it, Barney. Our new home. Mildred and Barney! I'm sorry, I'm still so excited. Stares wide-eyed at the building. Oh, I want to kiss you and mush your little baby face. Pet you? Not the whole building, just one tiny apartment inside the building. And there's no 40-acre field for you to play in. Sorry, buddy. Blinks sadly at you. No, Barney, I've betrayed you. No. Yeah, right, prequel game? I would love that. I know, I miss our big house too, but you know what the doctor said. It's not good for your physical or mental health to live alone in the middle of nowhere at your age. Also, fantastic job on the expression here. What a load of hogwash, or I was pretty lonely. Well, I wouldn't live out in the middle of nowhere anyway, because that's me. But, this was my initial thought, was like, what a load of hogwash. But we did choose to come live here. Like, no one made us, so... Perhaps I was probably pretty lonely. Maybe I was able to live out there because Sophia was just such a presence that she filled the space of hundreds. So I guess without her, I was pretty lonely. Go for a walk, because I haven't gone out in 2 weeks. All right, Nicole. thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Have a good walk, and we'll see you later. Hello there, consults clipboard. You must be Mildred. I'm Esther Katz. You can call me Esty if you want to. I know some people can be more formal when they first arrive. She seems nice and friendly. I love an organized woman. True. Very true. I can't stand people who use clipboards. I'm torn between I love an organized woman and she seems nice and friendly. Alright, Hot Wheels, thanks for hanging. I hope you enjoyed picking out your courses for next year, and thanks for stopping by. It was good to see ya. She seems nice and friendly. I do love an organized woman. Okay, well, I went with I love an organized woman. It's just like it speaks to me. I'm so organized. I can't. Just like intercourse. I'm so organized, just like intercourse. All right, now you're going to take your socks off and place them right here in this square. And then, thank you for the host room, we appreciate it. Song will be stuck in your head forever, I know, right? But I'm not upset about it. Nice to meet you, Esther. I'm the president and founder of Ye Old Welcome Wagon. Ye Old. So, welcome to the, cause it's Ocean View Living Domicile for the Elderly. Ye Oldie. It's funny. So welcome to the Ocean View Living Domicile for the Elderly. Why ye old? I'm glad you asked. I've lived here 7 years. Can you believe it? It's longer than I expected. OLDE. Oh, it's short for the thing I just said. That's a terrible acronym. Old does make more sense than Ocean View. Yeah, there aren't really any oceans, are there? Ha! Ye old! That's funny. I think it's funny. Management thought so. They'll be thrilled to hear somebody shares their sense of humor. Probably only for this, though. They'll be very disappointed with me soon enough. Is she being sarcastic? She's being sarcastic. Strike one against me. Who cares? It could be worse, like the Herschel Avi Dickstein Elder Suites. Hades. 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 Wow, that's grim. My Max is there. He likes it fine. It's very Jewish. We should have gone there! We should have gone to Hades. Who's Max? Not listening to your question. I like ye old. I don't need a bunch of kibitzers talking about my ex talking about my ex and I like we're in high school. Besides, I like to meet people from all over. That's why I started the Welcome Wagon. Max is your ex-husband? 47 years until he traded me for a younger model, and you know how that worked out. I do? I said, Maxie, I love you. I will always love you, but you've had your turn. I'm going to ye old and you can go to Hades. And we'll see each other when God is ready for us to be together. Until then, well, I'm going to have my fun, if you know what I mean. Wink wonk. I love penis vagina. Just checking on my phone charging. Oh, I know what you mean, wink! I like fun. Count me in. You mean like playing bridge. We're not stupid. We're a sexy lady. I almost made the title Sexy Granny after Sexy Sadie from the Beatles, but that was like a stretch. So I went with This Walker's Made for Walking because I thought that was funny. This walker's made for walking, and that's just what it'll do. One of these days, this walker's gonna scoot right over you. Hey, Rick Dagger. I know what you mean. Wink. Yes, lots of fun to be had at ye old. Bustles out of a taxi cab. Look at that. Blouse? It's always a blouse when it's on an older lady. Blouse. I feel like hardly any older ladies, especially if they've got like a button down, it's never a shirt. It's a blouse. Blouses. Hey JP, how you doing? But I gotta get back home because bedtime is at 2. Carrying a suitcase. Hi, I'm Crystal. Sorry I'm late. What'd I miss? Why is she so cheery? It's exciting! Wow, her smile could light up a stadium. Tardy people are the worst. We're gonna be positive here. Like, we're meeting new people. She's excited. You know, there's nothing wrong with being excited. Her arms are fucking jacked. All the better to cuddle you with, my dear. Her smile could light up a stadium. You haven't missed a thing. We're just getting acquainted. I'm Esther Katz, president and founder of Ye Old Welcome Wagon. A welcome wagon! What a great idea. It really is. So you are Ms. Crystal Meyer. She checks off Crystal's name. And this is Ms. Mildred Furloya. Not a lawyer. Hi, I'm Mildred Furloya, not a lawyer. Hi, Mildred. It's great to meet you. Great might be overstating it. Jesus, fucking rude. Get wrecked. Nice to meet you, too. Leans down to look at Barney. And who's this cutie? Blinks at Crystal, licks paw. Oh, what a good boy. What a good kitty. I'm gonna mush your little face. That's my roommate, Barney. Aww. So now that you're all here, let's get you settled into your new home. All aboard the welcome wagon. I gotta admire Crystal's enthusiasm. Not my kind of joke, but you know what? You happy? I'm happy. Sure, follow me. Esther does not like cheesy jokes at all. She's like, Ye Old Retirement Community welcomes anyone over 65, regardless of race, religion, gender, or sexuality. Game gets a minus point for no Oxford comma. Shame on you. Ooh, Esther has like a background going on. I just noticed that. It matches her jacket. As my grandchildren like to say, we are practicing inclusivity. That's great. Inclusivity is why I picked Ye Old. I want to be free to be myself. No judgment or jerks allowed. I used to have 40 acres of property that kept my home nice and jerk-proof. I love our little, like, jokey eyebrow. Oh, yeah, I thought... It's yours is not a meerkat. Well, I think the only princess who got a meerkat was T. Orthodox Easter on 4th day of 24-hour lockdown. Absolutely nobody's crawling up walls and making other people miserable. Jesus. Ooh, 63 hours from prettiest pretty Princess Meerkat Face, for sure. It's good to see you two see eye to eye because you're next door neighbors. Oh, that's nice. Wow, those doors are really close together. That's I mean, I imagine if I lived on 40 acres and then suddenly moved into, like, essentially an apartment building, I'd feel that way. But I wouldn't say that. I'm polite. She said no jerks. That's nice. Beams at you. Hey, neighbor. Aw, I like her. Hands you each a set of keys. Mildred, the movers put all your belongings in your new apartment, but Crystal, no moving van has arrived for you yet. That's because there's not one coming. I downsized. What a nut. Oy vey, to one suitcase? That's nut. This is a retirement residence, not a backpacker's hostel. You're a minimalist. I'm impressed. I mean, again, I'm never going to put anyone down for their weird-ass decisions unless, like, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not going to be rude about it. I'm not really a minimalist, at least I never used to be. But I wanted a fresh start, so I sold all my things and voila! Here I am. I envy you. I didn't get rid of anything, and to be honest, I'm scared of what I'm going to find when I open my door. If you need help unpacking, let me know. Wait, Crystal, you sold everything? What about your keepsakes? I have a few things in storage, and I gave some heirlooms to my daughter, but otherwise all gone. Simplify it! How you doing? Thank you for being a patron of the hype for 6 months! I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute! When we're done, I kind of want to see a full Grump replay. I don't think I'd be able to be rude to these people. They're so nice. Need to declutter. Oh, yeah. My desk is very, very clean right now. I moved my secondary speakers over, and I was listening to the Beatles' White Album on my record player, like I said I was going to. That's what I did after I stopped streaming on Thursday. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I was like, I'm gonna listen to the Beatles' White Album, which I did, and do a little photo shoot of my cute little outfit, which I did, and put it on Spinstagram, which is what should be old people Instagram for this game. Spinstagram. It's very wholesome. I love it. Is there something else going on? Do you need me to show you where our counselor's office is? When Josh went through his second divorce, I found Nelson very helpful. Plasters on a strange smile. No, everything is fantastic. Oh, look at the time. I'd love to stay and chat, but I need to measure my apartment and get that IKEA order in. Well, I certainly found that a bit strange, don't you agree? Do I? Is arriving with one suitcase strange? Yes, Crystal's definitely hiding something, or no, downsizing is pretty common. I don't know her well enough to make judgments about her or anything whatsoever. I'll just be like, again, you do you. You know. Maybe one suitcase is a little not enough. Maybe it's a giant one. Maybe it's one of those giant suitcases, so she's like at least got clothes. I would pick something in between, personally. I'd be like, it's a little strange, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. That's what I would pick. So we're gonna go with the... Nah, she's fine. I wish I'd sold more stuff. Crystal may have gone a bit overboard, but that doesn't mean something's wrong. I beg to differ. Well, you don't know her. Last time someone arrived at Ye Olde with just one suitcase, he turned out to be an unsavory criminal. Wow, really? What happened? He started the poker club. Unless that's... like he's running around with a fire poker and like stabbing people. Ah, the poker club! His name's Blair. I'd steer clear of him if I was you. Maybe it's strip poker. Thanks for the heads up. But I love playing poker. Hell yeah. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Still, I think you should keep an eye on Crystal to make sure she's all right. Okay, I'll keep an eye on Crystal. I'm not going to spy on her, though. That would be very neighborly of you, Mildred. And if you need anything, I'm just down the hall in apartment 101. Also, there's a big red button in your apartment. Hit it in case of a medical emergency. By the way, how is your vertigo? None of your business. It's better, thanks. Now that the calcium deposits are out of my ear, I've been fine. Well, that's excellent. Still, at our age, it's good to have a red button. Welcome to Ye Olde. Ye Olde, which is either a friendly community where everyone looks out for each other, or a building full of busybodies sticking their noses in everyone's business. But at least now I have people to check in and make sure I'm not dead. The doc will be so thrilled. Well, Barney, ready to see our apartment? I love that it's Mildred and Barney, yes! Have you ever tried EVE Online? No. It seems like way too much for me. Yawns, lies down to sleep. Good kitty. That's the spirit. So, Barney, if you were wondering if a house full of stuff would fit in a one-bedroom apartment, the answer is no. I can't see the floor for the boxes. Perks up and jumps onto the nearest box. I love our kitty. Oh my gosh. Kitty. Right, you think boxes are fun. Barney, you're so cute. At least one of us likes the new digs. This entire apartment is the size of my old bedroom. You hear a phone ring! Oh my gosh. That little fluffy kitty is so cute. You have really cute kitty emotes too. The sound is coming through the wall from Crystal's apartment. Hello? A teeny apartment with walls as thin as paper. Though the upside is, if I take another fall, Crystal will hear it. I can't talk to you. No, don't do that. I'm not going to muffle. You get the picture. I can't talk to you. No, I won't do that. Just leave me alone. You'll make it worse. I have to go. No, don't come here. A troubling phone call. This is probably the kind of thing Esther wants me to tell her about. I shouldn't jump to conclusions like Esther. The best thing to do is to get to know Crystal and, like, gently ask her about it. Be like, do you want to talk? A knock at the door makes you jump. Not used to people knocking on my door. They feel safer in them, from what I understand. Yeah, a nice little, like, cozy cave. I mean, it's like a fort for a cat. A visitor already? I hope they're bringing welcome food. That's so me! Flaps onto back, ready for a belly rub from the knocking stranger! I love our cat. God, I want a cat so bad. And belly rubs for you, you old softy. You open the door and Crystal bustles in. Crystal? I'm here to help you unpack. I think she's doing this more for herself than for me, and I'm smart. So I'm gonna be like, thanks, I could use the help. Also, I was complaining about not being able to see the floor, so, you know. Ooh, you get your new shirt. Are you gonna take some pictures in it? Looks around. Wow, you really do have a lot of boxes. Come on, it's not that bad. It's a good thing I came over. Right, Barney? Oh, she loves my cat. Bends down to rub Barney's belly! Oh, I love kitty bellies. I love kitty bellies. They're so fluffy. Now let's get started. Opens nearest box and pulls out a landscape painting of an old farmhouse. Oh, she just like, see, this is my kind of person though. Like, I'm not bothered by people entering my space and like, I don't get, like, I'm not weird about it probably because I'm an extrovert. So I'm like, ooh, people, whatever. And I like it when people feel like comfortable in my space. Like, they're not overly cautious of like, you know, if they're moving around and like, as long as I can tell that they're going to treat my belongings with respect. And they're not like, pick a thing up and like toss it back down or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, you know, what if that was my box of vibrators, man? You can't. She's just like, do, what's in here? Oh, you're an art aficionado. Actually, I'm the artist. Really? That's amazing. Oh my gosh. In the bottom in the bottom corner, that's Barney chasing a butterfly. Was this your house? Yes, I miss it so much. Aw. I inherited it from my grandparents. Aww. It was the first home I ever had with enough rooms for a dedicated space for my artist studio. That sounds lovely. It was. Barney loved it too. Their favorite pastime was chasing butterflies in the garden. And stretching out in the big bay windows to bask in the sun. Oh man, that sounds amazing. They even liked frolicking in the winter snow. What a cutie. Was it just you and Barney in that big old house? How much should I share? Do I tell her about Sophia? Hell yeah! Sure, I'm here to connect with people after all. Not yet. It's too soon to get personal. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Vibrators with the wrench in the hand. Ugh. A wrench. What about a wrench-shaped vibrator? I bet you that's a thing. I bet you that's a toy that already exists. You can do like sexy firefly roleplay. Be like, ooh, Kaylee's got her ranch. Or maybe that's just me. I think if you're old enough, you tend not to care if people know about your vibrators. Or if, you just don't care. But yeah, I feel like it depends on the older person. A lot of older people are like, I don't give a shit. But a lot of them are like, propriety, woo! Sounds unpleasant. I don't know enough about vibrators to dispute it. Well, it wouldn't be made of metal. It's just shaped like a wrench. No, not just me and my cat. My wife Sophia lived there too. It was a bit of an adjustment for her moving from the city to the country, but she was happy to finally have a big garage where she could work on her motorcycle. Plus, riding those windy country roads is so much fun. One person's idea of fun is another's terror. You'd never catch me on a motorcycle, ever. Not even for love. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. A Meatloaf lyric. You must have spent time in a small town, too. Guilty. I imagine the move to the country was a big adjustment for a city couple. Not to mention being the only openly queer couple in town. Ha! Well, yes, that too. It wasn't all smooth sailing, but we carved out a place for ourselves, made friends, and hosted community gatherings at our house. Sometimes with our city and country friends together. Aw, that sounds so nice. Sounds like you and Sophia had a wonderful life in that beautiful old house. We did. We really did. Oh my god, yesterday everything made me cry. Everything! Oh god, I was just Waterworks McGee. Nickel balls are usually metal, so it depends on how... Well, but like... Listen, you have this. This is different than this, right? Like, ball, smooth, round, only used internally. Big metal claw? I don't know about that. I don't know about a big metal wrench claw. But Sophia passed away 5 years ago, and since then it's just been me and Barney. Is that why you moved to Ye Old? Not to pry, but I'm a widow too. I just couldn't bear being in my old house all alone. I should tell her the real reason. Yeah. Actually, my doctor strongly suggested I move after I took a fall. Are you okay? I am now. Once we got rid of the calcium deposits in my ear, the vertigo went away. And my back has healed. But it was scary. If the UPS guy hadn't come that day, I might have wasted away on my kitchen floor. Saved by the delivery man. Was he cute at least? I don't know, the world was spinning. He wasn't my type. When I lived in Wisconsin, we had some hot UPS guys. Ooh-hoo! There was, Andy. He worked... I saw him where I worked, but he also sometimes delivered to my house. Very, very handsome man. That's why whenever I get a package from UPS, I go, UPS. He had like this really deep voice. He was very tall, like this huge dude. Oh my gosh, and he had this like gorgeous wife who was like practically a gazelle. She had like this very like tall, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. I kept asking him to bring a picture of her, and he finally did. And she just, like, had a very tall appearance. It was, Claude, for your pleasure. Swan, yeah. Like, graceful but lengthy. Anyway. But yeah. Whenever he would come to work, he would go, UPS. Like, drop off the boxes. Anyway, I don't know. The world was spinning. So, what's your story? I'll tell you at some point, but not right now. I need a little time. Sure, okay. Though if Esther has her way, we'll all find out Crystal's story soon enough. La 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 la. Can we not talk about clawing lady parts? You mean you don't want, like, a a chicken foot? Like, here! Do the chickens have large talons? I can see the floor. It looks just like mine. They could have called this place Generic Geriatric Apartments. But GGA is an awful acronym. Sounds like someone choking. I like Crystal. Ooh, I also like our tea set, and that's probably me and Sophia. We've got grapes. Is that wax? Or did someone bring food while we were out? Better not be wax fruit. Hey, Dins. Did we see this at PAX East? Yes. Yes, I saw it at PAX East. I've seen it 3 times. This most recent PAX East... Actually, did I see it there? I don't remember if I saw it there. But I saw them at West, and then the East before that, which is, I think, where I saw it initially. And I talked about their booth at the beginning of stream. It was so cute! Or Barney coughing up a hairball. Cuts you a side eye as if to say, stop laughing at me. I'm sorry, Barney, you're such a cute little kitty. Pulls phone out of pocket, silences it, and stuffs it back in her pocket. Hey, you want to get a coffee? Esther said there's always coffee and tea service in the dining hall. Tea service! Tea service, how fancy. Ooh, look at this handsome lad, yeah. Haroon strides into apartment, sees you and jumps, startled. I love the background. The colors are so nice. Who are you? I'm Mildred. Who are you? What did you do with all my things? The place was empty when I moved in. But this is my apartment. Haroon, there you are. Stay back, Salima. These strangers could be dangerous. She also looks very, put together. They look like they're gonna go take a walk in a vineyard and, have some wine, do wine tasting. They have a cloaca? Wait, what about cloaca? Do chickens have penises to fertilize eggs? Chicken penis. It's my chat when I can look over and see chicken penis. Ducks also have a cloaca. And corkscrew penises. Cock with a cock. You have to Google it now. Let us know. Let us know, do chickens have penises? Slowly sets the box cutter on a chair. We're not dangerous, honest. Shoots you and Crystal a pleading smile. Haroon, these are the cleaners. They'll be finished soon. Playing along. Right, we're just cleaning. Oh, okay. Smiles gratefully at you. He probably is forgetful and walked into the wrong apartment and she doesn't want to embarrass him. So, that's what we're going with. Let's leave them to their work and go for a stroll. Links his arm through hers. I'm always up for a stroll with my beautiful wife. Well, unless they're down for a threesome, I guess we're not barking up those trees. What was that all about? I'm not sure, but I don't think Haroon is well. I hope they'll be okay. I don't mind the barging in unless I'm getting hot and heavy, in which case I should hope I could lock the door. Pokes head back in. Oh, please don't mention this to any of the staff or Esther. Especially Esther. They get overly concerned, and really, we're fine. Barney, no! Suddenly dashes out the door. Oh my gosh, Mildred is me. Barney, no! Kitty, escape! Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's okay, Barney won't get far. Crystal runs down the hall after your cat. Wait, slow down or you'll spook him. You chase Crystal around the bend and see... Barney sits in front of door, looking calm. That's a good cat, don't move. Thanks, Crystal, but... Can you block his escape? I'm not gonna... Get out of here, Crystal! Fuck you! And block his escape, and I'll reach slowly for Barney. Cocks his head at music drifting out a slightly ajar door. Ooh, Jax.
Strange, but so am I hold your hand. I feel like I can fly.
Ooh. I love this song. Scampers through the door towards music.
You have uncovered my secret identity.
Oh, this is beautiful. A cat on the move, to the groove.
Super love,
Dances after Barney.
super love,
I had no idea Barney was a classic rock fan.
super love.
Follow Barney and Crystal inside and carefully shut the door behind you.
Come on, baby.
Sits behind the man singing and playing piano.
Give me a love that's radioactive, faster than the speed of light. I wanna be with you tonight. You build me up, you break me right. Baby, you're my kryptonite. Super love,
This is so nice.
super love, super love.
Encore!
I don't need
They're not confused, I just didn't click because I wanted to hear the singing.
a laser gun when I'm here in your
So the subtitles are, it only moves forward when I click it so that they make sure you have read it. Chickens are born with penises, but they fall off later on? Fucking what?
strange, but so am I. Hold your hand, I feel like I can.
So they actually scissor when they have sex, basically? Oh my god. This is beautiful, though. I love the addition of the music and the singing. Okay, it's done, but I have a thing I need to do here. This is very important. This is very important. Yep, nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Nothing at all. Who's running around finding chicken dicks? Oh my god. I hope there's no one out there who is a chicken dick collector. Like, that they keep them as a collection. I'm sure they have to, like, pick them up and compost them? Do you compost chicken penises? Do you compost chicken penises? Chicken dick collector going to TBS this fall. Taxidermy them. No. Hey, Ori. How you doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Want to see my cock collection? No, this is horrible. Turns to face you and Crystal. I've got this room for the next hour. You cranky boy. Oh my gosh. If you're looking for Blair, his poker game starts after I leave, not a second earlier. You're Jax Argo. I'm a huge fan! It's not him. A rock star wouldn't live a old. Me too. Wow. A rock star Jax Argo lives here. I would say something a little bit in between. There's not an emote to express what my face just did. Excellent. So I'm going to say that's not him. But it is Jax Argo. I can tell by the way his hair does that thing. No one else's hair on Earth can do that. But Jax Argo is rich. Rich people retire to private tropical islands, not low-rise apartments. Rock stars can live wherever we damn well please. That's right. And Jax Argo is here with us. That's me, rock star of the people. I was gonna be into him, but he seems real cranky. I would have picked the private island. Washed up has-been is more like it. Damn. Wow, that's cool. I'm a huge fan. I'm not gonna say that because he doesn't seem too thrilled to talk to us, so even if I am a fan of his music, I'm gonna just, save that for another time. I'll just say, I would have picked the island. Good for you. Oh, hello, Crystal and Mildred. I see you've met Jax. I hope they're not bothering you. The broken door lock is on the agenda for the next board meeting, but I'm afraid I can't do much before then. Maybe a keep out sign? Good idea. I'll have one ordered. Or you could hang a sock on the door. Just the frat house vibe I was looking for when I picked ye old. So, did any of you see Salima this afternoon? She was booked after me to get her nails done at the salon, and she never arrived. Missy ended up giving her slot to Edna. Salima with a grown-out manicure. I am shocked. This from Mr. I don't shave for a week because I'm a bad boy rock musician. Touché. But no, Salima hasn't been in here. Looks at you as if to say, do we tell her? So, I'm going to say no, we haven't seen her, because I'm not sure if yes, we met earlier will lead into telling her why. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a ghost for hype trains now? They've got ghosty ones? It looks more like a slime than a ghost. But that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to say no, we haven't seen her. We were just looking for my cat, Barney. Barney ran away? That's not fun on your first day here. It's not, but we found Barney here. Spies open door behind Esther and makes a run for it. Barney, no! Not again. As you can see, open doors are Barney's weakness. I'll tell the other residents to be on the lookout for runaway cat. Calling over your shoulder as you run out. I'd appreciate that. Look, Barney is heading back to your apartment. Good eyes, Crystal. We've almost got him. We're keeping our friend around. I'm not going to tell her to go away until she wants to go. Drawing an emote, it's so damn hard? Yeah, it is. Streaks past your door to the other end of the hall. Don't worry, it's a dead end. Not missing a step, Crystal pulls out her cell, hits ignore, and repockets the phone. Do you need to take that call? It's just a telemarketer. Reaches end of hallway, spins in a circle, and stops to face a glass door. Pushes on the door and it opens! Oh my goodness. Seriously? Barney can open doors now? Slips through the open door. I hope that door doesn't lead outside. I'm beginning to feel like Alice in Wonderland. Popping through doors, you close the door firmly, and appearing in strange rooms, you move a dangling palm frond out of your face. A greenhouse isn't strange, it's one of Yield's many amenities. You actually read the pamphlet? Of course, I wanted to make sure I picked the best community. You really are excited about moving here. Sure, aren't you excited? Maybe I'll be excited once I find my cat. You spot Barney on a wicker chair in the corner. Oh, I bet it's so nice and warm in there. Blame Mildred for not grabbing Barney when you got into the piano room. I know, right? I thought that too. I was like, go snuggle the kitty. Barney, you tricky escape artist. Yawns, stretches, lies down, and falls asleep. Finally tired themselves out. Namaste. Startled, you jump and turn to see. Gracefully rises from a yoga mat despite the walking cast on her foot. Hi, I'm Mariana. Mariana. Wow, Mariana is gorgeous. Oh no, an old hippie. I should do more yoga. Oh my gosh. Mildred is so me. Like, I should do more yoga. But yeah, why not? She's gorgeous. We're a frisky old lady who should do more yoga. What do you mean, what the fuck options? These are great options. Hi, I'm Crystal. And I'm Mildred. We just moved in. Are you two a couple? Nope, we just met today. We're neighbors, apartments 108 and 109. Of course, there are 2 units available this month. Everyone is really going to miss Fran and Edwin, but we all have to go when it's our time. Oh gosh, am I sleeping where someone just died? Fran is better off in the assisted living wing of the building, and Edward moved to the Herschelavi Dickenstein Elder Suites to be with his girlfriend. Nobody died. Phew. Oh, someone has died in your apartment. Just not Fran or Edwin. So, friendly ghost or unfriendly? These are such great options! I suppose that depends on how you treat them. Sir Brady Buckets! Thank you so much for being a patron of the hype for 2 months! I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute! How you doing? How you doing? We'll be a couple tomorrow, depending on the player choices. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's a lot of purple. And with, yeah, a lot of them are like this, about the same length. It's so many purples. Them? Are there multiple ghosts in my apartment? I have no idea. I just didn't want to assume the ghost's gender identity. Oh, come on, you gloomy gusses. No more talking about death. You know, I looked into living at Dickenstein Elder Suites, but they didn't have such a big, beautiful greenhouse. I know, isn't it heavenly? My favorites are the daisies. Reminds me of making daisy chains with my husband during the summer of love. And the cactus, just like the ones I saw on a trip to Mexico with my late wife. You were married to a man and a woman? Not at the same time, but yes. Sounds like you were lucky in love. That's a great way to look at it. And I agree. I was lucky to be married twice. Some people don't ever find love. Maybe I should ask Mariana about love the second time around. No, I still miss Sophia too much. Listen, I'm gonna miss Sophia until the day I die. She was beautiful and everything, and fun, and gorgeous, and etc. Probably very smart. I can make up anything I want about here. Oh, hi, Kitty in the window. Kitty's looking over there. What'd you see over there? What's over there, Kitty? Oh, finally. I've been waiting for my neck to crack all day yesterday. It was so stiff. It's Barney. He left the building. But yeah, I don't know how many years I have left. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to miss her regardless. So I don't see the point in waiting. It's been 5 years. I think that's plenty of time to start dating. I need advice on how to start dating again at my age. So, how did you find Love Twice? Any advice for someone who might be looking? My advice is to keep an open mind and go at your own pace. My own pace? My current pace is 0, which isn't even a pace. It's the opposite of a pace. It's a rut. You're spinning your wheels in a rut. I love word games. Aw, her little blush. I wish I didn't click. That was so cute. She's like, do-do-do. 5 years is like 5 months in old people time. I don't know that that's quite true. I know, that little blush was so cute. Me too. But Mildred, you moved in here, so that's movement of some kind. Maybe being at ye old will get you out of your rut. Were you in a long-term relationship recently? This is getting personal. To share or not to share? Always share. Yes, Sophia passed away 5 years ago. She nods, understanding. My wife Kim passed away last year. Aww. I lost my... She pauses, unsure about sharing. I want to put my hand on her shoulder and be like, you can share. I lost my love last year too. Cancer. Oh no! Oh, don't! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Don't. No. Speaking of cancer, if we want to turn this around into something positive, I'm fundraising for St. Jude. I will be fundraising for St. Jude all of this month and all of next month. So if you have money to spare, it's a fantastic cause. Even like toss $1. Toss a coin to St. Jude so they can pay for children's cancer treatments and not give parents any bills to pay. That includes stay, treatment, travel, like anything. No medical bills for anyone in the care of St. Jude, and that's fucking amazing. Anyway. Game is becoming a tearjerker? Well, that's to be expected. Why are we playing a SADS game? It's not a SADS game. It's a, it's real. That's life. As my great-grandpa used to say to my grandma, that's life, Josie. I'm so sorry. Well, death is a part of old age. Also that. Doesn't make it any easier. That's what I mean by going at your own pace. Losing a spouse is hard. Sometimes we rush into new relationships before we've dealt with our grief. And dealing with grief doesn't mean it goes away completely. I'm learning to accept that part of me will always be grieving Kim. But I still want to make room in my heart for other people. Yeah, Mariana gets it. And if you are ready to do that too, I've been thinking of organizing a singles mixer. Fun. I'd be interested in attending. Cool, but what's the queer dating scene like here? Mixers aren't my thing. I mean, we will date anybody. I'm a pansexual old lady. And, I'm curious to ask, but I'm not, like, anti-dating a dude just because we're a little old lady. Care if a couch skeleton? I think they're fine. Like, they're not going to expect people to be able to lift heavy furniture into dumpsters. I require fridge adornments. Fridge adornments. Thank you so much, Amaro Beebs, for that $30 donation to St. Jude. That's very, very kind of you. And I will send you that love emote. Magnet emote. You know what I'm trying to stutter my way through. Thank you so much, Amaro Beebs. Means a lot to me. And I get to support a good cause. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my dude. Spabsolutely. I don't know why I said spabsolutely, but you know what? We're going with it. Why is this not showing me things? Excuse me. Huh. The formatting for my screen's just a little strange. I just like to keep an eye on things. But yeah, thanks so much, Amaro Beebs. Those will be sent out end of May. How are ya? I'm good. No sound alert? It just takes a little bit. Dumpster's kind of full. Yeah. Again, I feel like they're not going to expect that. They're still not going to expect it regardless. Anyway, by the way, for those curious about the magnets, those are a limited run. I only got 30 of them, and I'm only using 29 for fundraising. So both for the Love and Derp. There's in total 29 of each, because I'm keeping one of each for myself, because I'm selfish. Only for St. Jude. I'm just going to say fun. I'd be interested in attending. They did mention inclusivity, like, as a talking point of Ye Olde anyway, so I will just be like, yeah! Wonderful. Smiles her dazzling smile at you. That is a dazzling smile. Look at her. I also like that her earrings look like kunai. Like she can rip one out and just like, cha! How much extra for a signed magnet? Free. If you really want me to sign your magnet, I will do that for you. I wouldn't know how to even sign it. Or where to sign it. Notice inclusiveness with character design as well? Yeah. Yeah, you can select your own gender for yourself, male, female, and non-binary, or genderqueer. And your sexual orientation is also up to you. I very much appreciate that in a video game. And I also really liked that they let you pick, like they had 3 character models for you, and it wasn't like I selected that I'm a Mrs., so I have to use like the most feminine looking face. Like I could pick whoever the fuck I wanted, and I appreciate that. So your gender expression is also up to you, and I think that's fucking sweet. I wonder if Mariana is into dating me. It's a little soon, but like, seems like it. Okay, thanks. Guess I'll get out there and meet people. That was Barney's plan all along. Of course, because Barney is very concerned about my love life. Oh look, mint and chamomile. Now I'm craving tea. I also grow rose hips, passion flower, and lemon balm for my homemade tea. Oh, she's fucking awesome. I want homemade tea. Come over anytime for a cup or two. I'm in apartment 106. What a generous invitation. Thank you. Whoa, is that plant marijuana? Oh yes, that would make good tea too, but it's not mine. Oh, hi, Albert. Meet our new neighbors, Mildred and Crystal. He's got a bird! Pleasure to meet you both. Motions to the bird on his shoulder. And this is Gabby. Gabby, you're so snazzy. Aw, Gabby's so cute. I love the colors. Polite and handsome. I like Albert already. Or a parrot. How annoying. That's so negative. We have yet to see if this particular parrot is annoying. So, polite and handsome. That's my jam. That's a big parrot. Actually, she's a cockatoo. She's very pretty. Pretty bird. Pretty birdie. Mildred, have you found your cat? Esther told us to keep an eye out for them. Oh yes, Barney's taking a nap right there. Motion to the wicker chair where Barney is sleeping. Here, kitty. Meow. Wakes up startled and sees Gabby looking down on them. Freaks out and jumps over the marijuana plant and through the open window. Barney, no! I love that this is the conflict of the game so far, is just my cat is escaping. But I mean, he's used to having, what, we said 40 acres to run through? No, Barney upped the escape game to include windows. Points to door that leads outside. Go that way. You should be able to catch them in the courtyard. Bounds right into the path of a man walking while shuffling a deck of cards. Look out, cat! Does not look out and collides with Blair's feet. Jumps back and drops cards. Shit! Pounces playfully on the falling cards. Oh my gosh, Barney, you're so cute, you little troublemaker. You reach for Barney, but they escape your grasp and pounce on another card. Oops. Barney loves playing 52 pickup. Let's make a joke. We're feisty, lady. Well, he better be good at it. Scrambles to pick up cards. This is my lucky deck. If I lose these cards, I'm in for a downswing. Helps pick up cards. Oh, are you Blair, the guy who runs the poker games? The one and only. You two looking to buy in? Maybe if the stakes aren't too high, or yes, I'm a shark. Maybe if the stakes aren't too high. I said I liked poker, but I personally don't know how to really play poker. I think I've played a little before, and I have Poker Night, that video game with the with the video game characters. They got Strong Bad in it, and the not Control Alt Delete, the other comic, the other like super famous comic, online comic. Cat does hate big birds. One cat freaked the fuck out when we came home with balloons. Wait, your cat's afraid of balloons, or you had a bird named Balloons? No, not Homestar Runner. Homestuck? I don't know what that is. Maybe. I'm assuming that's right. Sam and Max, yes, also that. Cats don't like big birds or anything that looks like them. Kitty Bongo was never bothered by balloons. What's the buy-in? Depends on the game. Sometimes we roll high, sometimes low. I like to shake it up and keep things interesting. So you play for money? Not always. Sometimes we play for DVDs or cupcakes or knit scarves. Carefully stalk Barney, who is stalking a fluttering card. Anything of value can go in the pot? You had me at cupcakes. I've never gambled with baked goodies, but it just so happens I'm an excellent baker. Sweet. So this is Blair. He's not as bad as Esther made him sound. Definitely trouble. I can't help being attracted to trouble. He doesn't seem like trouble to me. He just seems to enjoy poker. Divvy Rambo, hello and welcome. How you doing? Had those big, colory helium balloons, not the normal kind. Aren't those the normal kind? Undertale? No. It's a guy with like a big, like, spiky floof of hair. What's his name? I'm gonna look it up. Poker Night video game. Oh, I guess it's not black here. He has black sideburns. Oh, I forgot the Heavy was in it. Tycho from Penny Arcade. Oh, it is Penny Arcade, so that's what I wanted to say. But I couldn't remember if that was actually the name of the comic. But yeah. So it's Strong Bad, the Heavy from TF2, and Max from Sam and Max, and then Tycho, who I was not familiar with because I didn't read that comic. I didn't read it. Can always trust my memory. That's what Google's for. Your mom said, I have no idea about this game. How many are in a pair? Oh my gosh, that's cute. Hey, Idol. How you doing? Kind of shaped like dinosaurs? Yeah. Not round ones? Oh, okay. So did you have one shaped like a bird? Anyway, he's not so bad. Gotcha. You snatch Barney just as a gust of wind blows the rest of the cards away. No! Well, there goes my winning streak. You, what's your name? Mildred. You'll have to make things up to me, Mildred. No, I don't. It was a silly accident. I'll just buy you a new deck of cards. I think he's probably not being serious. He doesn't seem to be that... He doesn't seem upset. Sure thing. Just tell me how. I'll think of something and get back to you. See, look at that face. He's just mischievous. Maybe he'll ask to play spin the bottle or something. But I promise it'll be fun. A man of mystery. I like him. Uh-oh, what have I gotten myself into? No. That sounds interesting. Dining room is all yours, Blair. Sees Barney. Oh, good. You found Barney. Ah, there's the cutie, safe and sound. Ah, so here are literally, well, not literally, almost everybody that we met. Squirms out of your arms, hot on the trail of a squirrel. Barney, no! No, Barney, come back. Runs around the corner of the building. Chase after them. Barney? Barney! You run around the building, scanning the front grounds for your cat. Barney! You know, I wonder what would have happened if we picked the robot. Because it's not like the robot's gonna, like, rogue runaway robot. Maybe someone spills tea on it, and it, like, shorts out, and that's why it runs away. Barney, we can't date a squirrel. Unless it's El Dirty Squirrel. But he's half man, half squirrel. He's a Merle. Who's Barney? You turn to see Haroon and Salima. They're my cat. We haven't seen a cat out here. But they can't have gotten far. You turn to see the other residents have caught up to you. I can call the local animal shelters, let them know to be on the lookout for a lost cat. Meow. Points in the direction of sound. Over there! You turn to run towards Barney's meow, but trip and fall down. Ow! Ooh, ah! Ooh, that was like a visceral sound. Ay, ay, ay. Oof, that face. I bet you I skinned my hands. And I'm all bruised up now. Kneels beside you. Is it your vertigo? Nope, just plain old klutziness. You try to get up, but your ankle gives out and you fall back down. It's probably just a sprain, but we should get you to the nurse. Albert helps me up. Oh, thanks. And Esther supports my other side. But Barney, we'll keep looking for them. Oh, okay. Thanks. And with Albert and Esther's help, you limp inside. La 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 la. So much for my doctor's advice. He said a retirement community would be better for my mental and physical health. Yeah, right. Well, you didn't waste away waiting for the UPS guy to find your corpse, so I feel like that's an improvement. It's only my first day and I'm in a wheelchair. It's just a sprained ankle, but you should stay off your feet for the rest of the afternoon. And use the wheelchair footrest to keep your ankle elevated. We'll make sure Mildred does that. Thanks, Patricia. That's such a nurse name, Patricia. Foot up? Good. Here we go. Pushes your wheelchair out of the infirmary. I'm in a wheelchair and Barney is missing? What a terrible day. Well, would you look at that? What? Oh. Oh, that's clever. He made a toy out of the playing cards. That is so cute. And he's singing to try to attract Barney. Oh my gosh, everyone is so nice. This is so freaking cute. Aww. Blair dingles some cards taped to a string like a toy and calls out, "Here, kitty kitty, got some nice cards for you to pounce on." Hands cushion to Salima and Haroon. Barney really likes these cushions. Aw, everyone's like learning about my cat. This is so cute. Learned about my cat and then like tried to get him to come back knowing that he likes this and likes that. Spread them around and see if they'll come lie down on one. Salima and Haroon place cushions around the courtyard. Barney loves your singing, Jax. Maybe they'll come to the sound of your beautiful voice. Okay, it's worth a shot. Oh, Barney, come back home. Wow, they're all trying to coax Barney back here. That won't work, it isn't his home. No, that's sweet. That's so nice. I know, right? I've said this like my whole life. I'm hyped to live in an old people home. It's like I get to be around a bunch of people and hang out and like make friends. It's like all living in the same apartment building. Like, that's my jam. Bounds up to Jax, rubbing against his leg and purring. Then races over to Blair and pounces on the cards. Finally jumps onto a cushion and settles into cat loaf position. Cat loaf has been achieved. We've also got a cat loaf in the window over there. Hi, kitty in the window. I really want to like put a note on that person's door and be like, hey, what's your cat's name? Tell me about your cat. Barney, you came back. Meow! Races over to you and jumps in your lap in the wheelchair. Wow, thanks everyone. Glad we could help. No problem, but you still owe me for the cards. No more lucky deck, eh, Blair? Finally, somebody else will have a chance to win at poker. As I said, Mildred, ye olde is a close community. We're all here for you. Aww, this is so nice. Maybe communal living isn't so bad. None of this would have happened if I wasn't here. Oh, hush. It could have been worse. It's not so bad. We like it. Please tell us your cat's name. My internet friends would like to know. I know, right? Okay, Barney. I've elevated and iced my ankle all afternoon. Let's see how it feels now. Don't worry, I'll use the cane Mariana lent me. You pick up the cane and take a couple gentle steps. Doable, but I feel so old using a cane. Now who could that be? You hobble to the door and open it. Hello, Mildred. I hope I'm not bothering you, but I wanted to give you this. Hands you a pet collar. There's a tracker in it. Aww! I don't know where you got that, but that is so thoughtful. Thank you so much. So if Barney ever escapes again, you'll be able to find them easier. Thank you. That's very thoughtful of you. This game is so me. I am so Mildred. This is totally... I'm such a Mildred. Have you had thoughts like that? Where, like, I think random shit? All the time. All the fucking time. Well, I know how stressful it is to have a wandering loved one. Just like intercourse. That's, Wow, okay then. Golden Girls spin-off game? Dude, if there was a Golden Girls game, I would play it. Actually, I've only seen like an episode of Golden Girls. I always wanted to watch it, but I just never got around to it. Maybe we could find it somewhere and watch it as a community. Maybe not specifically like the name of somebody, but something random unrelated to stuff, yeah. Good night. Keeping an eye on Barney to make sure they don't escape again, Selima slips out the door. Thanks. You bend down and put the collar on Barney. Now I'll never lose you again, Barney. Good kitty. I wonder if Haroon has Alzheimer's. I think wandering is a symptom. Well, Barney, now that I'm back on my feet, might as well keep unpacking. Unpacking with a bum leg? That's impressive. I know they're around here somewhere. I also wanted to try out a watch party sometime, because I got access to it. But I don't know where I would fit it in the schedule. But I would like to try it at some point. Maybe... Like, I have no idea how long Later Daters is, because it just released. This game is brand spanking new. It just released on the 16th, which was, what was that, Thursday? I think that was Thursday. It was either Thursday or Friday. I don't, what the hell today is? Day is Sunday. Sunday is Saturday is 18, Friday is 17. Yeah, so it was on the Thursday. So it's just fresh out of the box, or out of the virtual box, hot off the presses, you know, all that sort of stuff. You know, I never realized hot off the presses is referring to printing press, I was thinking, I always thought about presses as in press like newspaper, which I guess is also, you know, printing press. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I was thinking press as in referring to the news. And it just now clicked that it was referring to printing press. What's the schedule for making the Persona 5 videos? I don't have one. I'm gonna have less time now with the work schedule, and between my work schedule and I'm gonna have more travel time to and from work. And I still have to, depends on my to-do list, basically. Just depends. But I'm probably not gonna make a firm schedule. It'll just be when I have time. I'll do my best. This is the same thing? Not exactly. I mean, that's etymologically, I understand why. That's also why they're called the press. I never thought about it. Panini. Panini press. What if you tried to imprint text on bread? What if you ran a panini through a printing press? What about that? You can read your food. That sounds like some weird thing I would have come up with when I was smaller. You know what I wanted? I had like this invention idea. There were these commercials for like, they had like a drawing of the caveman and like the stone wheel. And it was like, if you have an invention and want to patent it. And I was like, I want to invent a hot dog that has like a hole in the middle with like ketchup already in it. That was my invention when I was little. I was like, hot dog with ketchup in it. It's a brand of ice cream where the gimmick was there was a joke with cartoon characters written on the inside. None of them were funny. Yeah, they have like those popsicles that have like jokes on the stick as well. But I feel like on the actual food, like fruit roll-ups. They used to have those like tattoos where you like you lick it and you like put it on your hand. That was so nasty. Well, it was so gross. It's like kids are already sticky. Why do you want to make them even more sticky? Yeah, that was a horrible idea, fruit roll-ups. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. Wait, you would hollow out your hot dogs, then take basters and inject them with ketchup? That's a really intense way to make food. How did you core the hot dogs? Like, how did you manage to do that? Gummy bears and fruit snacks? No, those are delicious and fine. But you don't usually take a gummy bear and, like, lick it and then, like, try and stick it to your forehead or something. With a straw or a skewer? Okay. Those are not things I usually keep around my house. I have a single straw in my house, and it's a penis straw that some random bachelorette gave to me, or one of her party, I don't remember. I remember being, the karaoke place was closing down, so everyone was exiting at the same time, and I was like, ooh, she cute. I think it must have been one of her party. She didn't have any, like, bachelorette stuff, but they had bachelorette party things. Of course, it's a penis straw. Yeah, I'm me. You know, with different kids, they tried to stick fruit snacks to themselves. It's fucking gross. I know they're around here somewhere. You open a box, inside are multiple pairs of crocheted slippers. Wait, crochet? Or Sophia crocheted, maybe? This character is me. The devs of Later Daters didn't know that they were making old lady version of me, but they totally did. Open another box, inside are framed photos. My life in a box. Let's get sentimental. Let's do it. You pull out the first framed photo. Look, Barney, it's me and Sophia on our first anniversary. I'm going to hang this right beside the picture of our house. Aww, cute. That's my baby. Alright, Kit. I hope you have a good nap. And I will talk to you later. Love you lots. Sleep well. Aw, do you like that, Barney? Right, back to the task at hand. Where are they? I knew I should have labeled these boxes. Oh, I totally got distracted with my storytelling. So I was gonna say that maybe when we're done with later daters, like I don't know how long this game is. It's not even on how long to beat because it's so new. But depending on if we have like a couple of full days of time, maybe we can sneak in a little like watch party. Because I noticed that they have Star Trek, and I was not into Star Trek when I was little, but I think I would totally appreciate it now that I'm older. So I've wanted to go back and watch those. And I think that would be a good option because it's not something that I'll be like annoyed at not being able to focus fully on. Because you know me, I don't like multitasking, says the streamer. Streaming is all multitasking. But when it comes to like watching stuff, like I like to give it my full attention usually. So you can say you looked up reviews. Well, I'm going to take longer most likely. Which one? I don't know. I don't know which one I would start with. I might do chronological order. I've no clue whatsoever. I think they have like all of them for the watch party. But yeah, dependent on time, and I also want to play some more Elite Dangerous and stuff, so we've got options. I imagine watching Star Trek in chronological order is the best experience. Watch parties limited. Well, you have to live in the US and have a Prime account, and I have both those things. But I don't think it limits where people are watching from, as far as I know. It's for viewers too. Do you know for sure that that's the case? TNG and DS9 are neck and neck. Nice. I feel like Next Generation is the best one. Yeah, I know people have very strong opinions, but I don't remember any Star Trek things. Where are they? I knew I should have labeled these boxes. What am I looking for? Open another and find, finally, treats. Some for me, pulls out a tin of cookies, yes, and some for you. Pull out Barney's treats, bounds over to you and the treats. Open bag and give Barney a treat. Running all over ye old made you hungry, huh, Barney? Munch, 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 what a good kitty. Oh, you're so cute. Well, we sure met a lot of people today. There's still a couple of hours before bedtime. I have time for a visit before calling it a day. Open lid to cookies. There's nothing for you in here. Look from cat to cookies. Right, Barney. It'd be nice to bring these to Esther to thank her for welcoming us to ye old. Plus, I want to get to know her better. We're going to leave Crystal's business out of it. Esther is totally a gossip. She's a yenta, a regular old yenta. So we're going to keep that to ourselves. TNG is the only one I watched. I watched some Deep Space Nine. Remember reading that back when it was announced? Possible they changed it? Yeah. I don't know what it is now. But I don't remember that it said anything about that in the email that I got, but I've deleted it since then. Reason I imagine watching is in chronological order is best to get to see the evolution of the series. Almost all Star Trek except for the movies and Picard are on Netflix? Oh. I have it on my watch list, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Deep into Black Lightning? Nice. Last couple of episodes left a sour taste. Whoopsies! However, Crystal was super helpful, too. We'd still be sitting on boxes if she hadn't come by earlier to help me unpack. Still, that phone call she got sounded tense. Maybe I should do what Esther suggested and check on Crystal. Just bring her cookies as a thank you. Mind my own business. We'll bring her cookies as a thank you. Like, I'm gonna give her her space and her time, and she'll confide in me when she's ready. She started talking about her stuff, but just, like, not in detail. No, it says available to Twitch partners and affiliates in the United States. Which means the affiliates and partners must be in the United States. Just like not everybody can start a watch party. Only the streamer can do that. Anyway, we're going to bring her some cookies, but Albert also earned gratitude cookies for helping me to the nurse and pushing me in that wheelchair. But I can't befriend someone with a parrot. That's so judgy. No, he's such a sweet man, and he's very nice. And there's Blair. I owe him, but I have no idea what or when or how he plans to collect. I'm excited. I want to see what he decides. Better to find out now than wait for the other shoe to drop. I should stay away from him. But I like games. Let's find Blair and play. What kind of play, huh? So I was hoping that I could still go talk to somebody else. Like, I'm fine waiting. It's the mystery. I like it. And I'm sure he would come up with something fun. But I like this option out of these three, so let's go find him. Though a cup of tea with Mariana also sounds nice. And I could ask her more about the dating scene here at Ye Olde. What do you think, Barney? Who should I visit tonight? Ooh, we get to pick. We are never going to pick nobody. We can go see Crystal, Esther, Blair, Mariana, or Albert. You know, we didn't have a lot of time with Albert, so I think I want to see what Blair comes up with. Mariana, I have a feeling we're going to see more of. Crystal, we're right next door. We spent a lot of time with her today. So yeah, let's go with Albert. Or Crystal. Because let's go with Albert. We'll go with Albert. Tin of cookies in hand, you knock on Albert's door. From inside, knock, knock. Who's there? Should I answer the bird? Yes, maybe Gabby is Albert's security. Gabby? Albert? It's me, Mildred. You knock again, no answer. Maybe Aldred. That's our couple name, is Aldred. Maybe Albert's not home, or he's ignoring me. Well, who's going to eat these cookies now? Crystal? Nobody, I'm going to eat them myself. That's totally a me answer. But I'm trying to be nice and to meet people, so I'll share my cookies. I don't like sharing food. Like, giving someone, like, if I'm out to dinner with someone and they want a bite of what I'm eating, fine. But if you're gonna, like, chow down on my dinner, I'm like, back the fuck off. This is my food. I'm very possessive, because I love eating. Like, this is for me, not for you. Tin of cookies in hand, you knock on Crystal's door. Are those cookies for me? Yes. Hand Crystal the whole thing? A little thank you for helping me today, or sweet treats for a sweet person. I feel like Crystal... I'm not feeling the romance from Crystal. Like, I like her as a friend so far. That could change over time. But, we'll just say a little thank you for helping me. Thank you, I love baked goods, and I was happy to help. I'm happy you helped. Seriously, I brought way too much stuff with me. Well, I might have brought too little. We could share. I'd invite you in, but we'd have to sit on the floor. My new furniture won't get here until tomorrow. So, your place? Sure, I'll make tea, too. Tea and cookies! Oh, I love being an old lady! I would do this IRL, like, to now, as well. Settles in on your couch with a mug of tea and a cookie. Aw, Barney hops on Crystal's lap. Well, if it isn't my favorite escape artist. What a good kitty. By the way, Mildred, the place looks great. Very cozy. That's one way to put it. But truth be told... It smells like old people. Still doesn't feel like home. It's not as terrible as I thought. I don't think I thought it would be terrible, just different. Still doesn't feel like home is what I'm going to go with. Ooh, new couch. Is it snazzy? What kind of couch did you get? Well, it's only your first day. Give it time. Myself, I love it here already. There are so many interesting people in this building. I can't wait to get to know them all better. Anyone in particular? Well, I'm over the moon that Jax Argo is here, but I know you don't feel the same. Aw, her little blush is so cute. I was just never into his music. So, who do you want to get to know better? No, wait, that question is too vague. Who do you think is the nicest, Salima or Albert? Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Salima with her, very thoughtful cat tracker, collar. I wanted to say bracelet, and I was like, it's not a bracelet, it's on a cat's neck. Salima's definitely a caring soul. See Barney's sticker? It's a tracker, so I can always find them. Salima gave it to me. That's super thoughtful and tech-savvy. I don't know a thing about robot technology. My turn. Who do you think stirs up the most trouble here, Blair or Esther? Definitely Blair. That man is clearly a hustler. But Esther butts her nose into everyone's business. What makes you say that? Well, we've... She's always talking about that. She mentioned, like, Salima didn't show up for her nail appointment, and she was like, keep an eye on you, and blah, 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 blah. I think we can trust Crystal. We've got secrets between us. Me, her, and Salima. She asked me to keep an eye on you. She did? Why? She thinks you arriving with just one suitcase is suspicious behavior. You don't say. Now I regret not tap dancing out of the cab while praising the spaghetti monster. That would have given Esther something fun to gossip about. Can you still do that? I want to see you tap dance with a colander on your head. As soon as my new colander arrives, I'll do it. Oh, I love her. Unless you're going to report my suspicious behavior to Esther. Only if your suspicious behavior poses a threat. Never. I'm no snitch. I wanted... this kind of sounds like she has to be wary. I'd be like... As long as... poses no threat. I don't know about that wording. I'd say, like, as long as you're not, like, hurt or no one else is gonna get hurt, like, it's fine. Esther butts. Yes, butts. Big polyester brown couch. Power reclining? Power reclining. So, like, you get, like, little increments instead of just, like, a foomp. At this time, you must be located in the United States to start or join. Oh, no. So we'll probably not do that. I was curious to see how it would go, like, in a streaming setting. But I don't want to exclude anybody. And we can just watch stuff on Discord. Wah. That's unfortunate. That's a very small use case. Use case? I don't like that. Maybe they'll expand it at some point if it does well or something. Anyway, I don't know what to say here. Can I save? Oh, new save. And I will totally back out if we say the wrong thing. I am not above that. I like this. It puts me right here. So I'm going to say this just because, but I hope it comes off as, this is one of those things where, like, tone, I don't know what the tone is for this. the way that I intend it is, you know, I'm only going to report behavior if I think, like, you're going to get hurt. Like, and from a caring for you place. But I don't know if it's going to come off that way. So we're totally going to reload. There are no sharp edges on my colander. Promise. See, good. She took it the way that I wanted her to. Phew. I hope this place isn't full of gossipy busybodies. Me too. Now, who's the friendliest person we met today? I was going to say either Esther or Mariana, but now I think Esther is disqualified. Mariana for the friendly win. I also would have gone with Mariana just because I do think she's the Mildred's a narc. No. Nosiness doesn't cancel out friendliness. I do believe that, but I do still think Mariana's friendlier. I agree. Mariana seems more genuine. Like her friendliness is real and she's not secretly judging everyone. You think Esther is judgmental? Well, maybe. I think she is a little bit judgmental, actually. But not in like a, did you see her blouse kind of a way, and more just like Crystal showing up with one suitcase. Like, she reads into stuff. Like, she has a very specific way of seeing things. Perhaps. Perhaps her, she's judgmental, but only in a way that, like, she makes snap judgments about people's behavior, I guess. Anyway. But I shouldn't say that. Now I'm being judgmental. I barely know the woman. I get it, though. Sometimes you get a good vibe from someone, and sometimes you don't. Listen to your gut. Wise words, O bringer of cookies. Speaking of gut reactions, mine was right about you. We've become fast friends. I agree! She's so cute. My first old friend. Does this mean I have to tell you all my secrets? Only if you want to. I don't really have any secrets, just things you don't know about me yet. That's me! This is me! Same. But after 80 years on this earth, that list is pretty long. Why don't you start with the important stuff? Okay. By the time I was 30, I'd had 27 jobs in 12 years. That's a lot. What? How? Why? I'm an artist, and in the early years, I paid the bills by doing a lot of odd jobs. Like what? Still life model. Hell yeah! Juggling coach is funny. But I'm gonna go still life model. You mean you sat naked on a stool so people could draw you? Yep. Oh my gosh, what was that like? Cold. That's such a me response. Oh my gosh, that is so me. What was that like? It was cold. Oh, you won't have room to fully recline. Womp womp. That'll still be pretty nice though. I remember when I got baptized, the first thing I said when I came up out of the water was, cold. I don't like being cold, and the water was cold. Also, I'm not religious anymore, but yeah. I'm sitting here with my little lich fingers going like, yeah, seems legit. What about you? Where did you work? I was a traveling sales rep. Did you get to see the world? Well, I got to see Eastern Canada. I guess that's part of the world. Was it hard being on the road so much? Sometimes. I missed my family, especially my wife, but I liked having time alone for myself. A little peace and quiet and self-reflection? Exactly. A lot of self-reflection. I needed it. You know, I never met a woman who was a traveling sales rep. You must have been a trailblazer. It wasn't quite like that. What was it like? Well, all that self-reflection was me pondering my gender identity. I'm a woman, but back then no one knew. My clients saw a man. It was a long journey to get where I am now, living openly as a woman. It must have been a difficult journey. I love that they put okay. I was not expecting that to get me emotional. I love that they put I can relate. So you can be trans if you want to. Like, God, this game is so good. When games are inclusive, sometimes I get really emotional because that warms my heart. Every game should be like that. Oh, Crystal. Oh my goodness. Heavenly Spaghetti Monster, please help me say the right thing to my new friend. You are... How did you know you weren't a man? You are a trailblazer after all. Tell me about your wife. Sounds like she was someone special. I mean, you are a trailblazer after all. When did you get baptized? When I was 10. I was a child. When I was a babby worm when I was baptized? Yeah, because you were raised like Catholic, right? I think in most Christianity you do it at 8, but I was late to the game. Protestant? I get confused. Catholic, Protestant, they're both like the more strict baptize the babby, like original sin kind of deal, right? Whereas in a lot of like more modern Christianity, I feel like, and this is me generalizing, I know there's like different sects that believe this, that, or the other thing. There's lots of little differences throughout. But a lot of like more modern Christianity, there's no original sin. So like you wouldn't baptize a child because there's nothing to like cleanse them of. It's a baby. You know, they haven't done anything yet but cry and poop. I do want to know about her wife, but I also want to like be supportive. Like, you're a trail, like, that's impressive. I have no clue how hard that must have been. Especially because I'm assuming this is like present day, like where we are. So being 80 at this age, like that was back in, oh wait, someone said Summer of Love. Mariana said Summer of Love. So I'm imagining being trans back in like the 60s or even earlier. Like that must have been a real fucking hard time. But I'd like to know more if you want to talk about it. It's getting late, but perhaps one story. Do you want to hear about my double life on the road or my amazing wife? Oh, shit. I'm going to say life on the road because I feel like amazing wife will be easier to get her to talk about later. Pooping is a sin. Only if you do it on somebody else's head. I pooped on that guy's head. Never poked a badger with a spoon. What about a fire poker? You poke him with a poker? Let's pick life on the road. So even though I missed my wife and kids, my life on the road was a welcome retreat because I got to express who I really was, even if only in the privacy of my hotel room. After meetings, I would go shopping for women's clothes. I told the sales clerks I was shopping for my wife, Astrid. But once back at the hotel, I'd put on the clothes and become the person I truly was, Crystal. Aww. At first, I left the clothes behind when I returned home, but then I started keeping my favorite pieces until one day, Astrid found women's clothes packed in my suitcase. Uh-oh. She thought I was having an affair. When I told her the truth, I expected her to leave me. But Astrid said she loved me no matter what. Aw, that's so nice. Aw, Astrid is an amazing wife. Oh, my eyeballs, they're leaking. Ooh. We stayed together and were married 52 years. What a wonderful love story. It must have been a little more complicated than that. It doesn't have to be. I'm sure that there was, a learning experience in there, but, that's part of being with someone for an extended period of time. Things change. You have to be willing to renegotiate and, work with whatever comes up. So, yeah, that's such a lovely story, and I cried a little. Well, it wasn't as easy as I make it sound now. Coming out as a trans woman in the 80s would have separated our family. How so? because medical organizations and the law required that a married person get divorced before transitioning. Oh, God. I didn't know that. That's awful. And Astrid and I did not want to get divorced, so in the privacy of our home, when it was just the two of us, oh God, this game's gonna wreck me. Oh, shit. And look, they're so cute. Astrid and I lived as two married women. When we got older and the laws changed, we made plans to come out to our family and friends, but then Astrid got cancer. Oh, Crystal, I'm so sorry. Puts on a brave smile. But that's life. Things didn't turn out perfect, but we made the best of it and loved each other to the very end. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, jeez. I was expecting this game to be a lot more silly in tone. I'm kind of glad that it's not. I mean, there are, like, the fun moments where Barney's escaping, we gotta keep chasing him, but, like, I'm really enjoying the balance of tone in this game. Oh. And it's nice to have a dating sim. I haven't played a bunch, but, like, I played Hatoful Boyfriend, all endings. That game goes off the fucking rails. And at a certain point, I got real bored with it. I was just like, I don't understand what's going on. We played Dream Daddy, which had its problems. I played, like, Honey Pop on offline, obviously, but I would not consider that a dating sim. But a lot of, like, the dating sims that I've seen are all like, you are super shy and you don't know how to approach women, because it's, you know, that's, a lot of them are Japanese, and that's, like, that's who they're marketing their game towards, I guess. But I don't like that. Like, I'll use Honey Pop as the example. They're like, you don't know how to get girls, so I'm a fairy and I'm going to tell you how to fuck. And I was like, I know how to talk to people. The trick to talking to people of any gender is you just talk to them like they're people. And then sometimes you develop feelings and they develop feelings and stuff progresses from there. It's like, it's not fucking rocket science. So I don't like playing that, like, I'm too embarrassed to talk to you kind of a person. Like, I don't like being locked into that because that's very much not me. Wasn't expecting this to be a thing. I need tissues. I know, right? Oh my God, a woman looked at you nosebleed. Yeah, so, like, that's the kind of stuff that I'm used to. And I'm not going to say that I didn't expect them to lock in your personality with this game. But I suppose I imagined something a little bit more, like, goofy overall, because that's just what I've seen from what my limited experiences with these types of games are. And I'm really glad it's not that. But I was not expecting it, so I'm sitting here crying and getting all emotional. Anyway, her phone rings in her apartment. Sounds like someone's calling you again. It's nothing that can't wait until I finish my tea and cookies. Clink mugs with Crystal to tea and cookies and new friends. Cheers. All right, this is a good time to take a pause. I gotta pee and get water. I will play you guys some talking to people is not rocket surgery. Yeah. Learned how to talk to women from video games. You just walk up to one and press A. Exactly. And now I have to go use E with toilet. A lot of the games that, you know, I play, E is the use the object button. Or sometimes F. But I feel like F in toilet sounds like I'm gonna go wreck my toilet. So, yeah. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll play you guys some music. And when we come back, we're gonna keep exploring our newfound elder friends and friendship and stuff. It's gonna be great.